Hi there, Aquarius. This is your final in deep reading for the year of 2025. What can you expect when it comes to your life, romance, love? We might get into finances too. I have a few different decks I want to use. I am announcing that I am doing personals for the year ahead and how to make the best of it. Take advantage of all the beautiful energies around you and reach your highest possible outcome. Okay, those are available. If you click on the link in my description, you should be able to reach them, and they're only available for a limited time. So if you really want a reading, please sign up fast. So let's see where you're at, Aquarius. What's going on in your love life right now? Where are you? Let me know if this resonates. It won't resonate with everybody. This is collective energy, and so let's just see. Love affair. Okay, we got a few different collectives, I think. 1, love affair. 2, irreconcilable differences, right? So you may be dealing with some sort of breakup. And we have pretending. So someone is pretending. Hopefully, not all of these cards reflect where you're at, because that seems like it's a heavy energy at this time. We also have waves. So waves at the back of the deck. High emotions coming and going. You're dealing with a lot, Aquarius. Some of you having a little relationship. Some of you going through a breakup. Some of you doing both at the same time. Overall, there's an element of hiding energy in this collective. All right, guys? So let's see. Let's get some tarot for you right away. All right, Spirit, how does Aquarius feel about the person on their mind? 3 of Wands. All right, so you have a plan. You're waiting for them. You want them to come with you. Like this lady, by the way. You're like, come on board this ship. I want to keep going. Let's go together. Maybe we... Okay, well, you guys, 7 of Swords. Either you're deep in strategy or there's a bit of ghosting, hiding going on in this situation. Echoed by the pretending card. And you have the 2 of Coins, so juggling. So you are juggling possibly multiple people, possibly just work and life. Different for all of you. However, 10 of Wands at the back of the deck tells me that you feel like you're carrying a huge burden at this time. Burden of responsibility. What is going on, Aquarius? My goodness. I am like, okay. I'm going to get some clarifiers, guys. So let's talk about this a little bit. This is a giant deck. What is Aquarius going through? Why are they juggling? What are they juggling? What's the 7 of Swords about? What is the 10 of Wands about? What are you doing? You got Beehive. You got Still. All right, what else? Hard work is involved here. Endurance. Mindfulness. You're devoted to something and someone. Oh, changing. You guys, you got the changing card. At this time, the situation is in a state of flux. Anything could happen. Now, you're in the process of cultivating something. I don't know if it's that love affair. Okay, yes, it's the love affair. Okay, thanks, Spirit. Thank you. Appreciate it, because Aquarius is dealing with a lot of things here. What else? You're feeling a little bit possessive and codependent. Are you clinging to somebody? Maybe a way of thinking. Cufflinks. All right. So the person that you're dealing with might be very well put together. They might be very affluent. I have 2 cards that tell me there's some sort of affluence or abundance going on, or the appearance of it at least. Okay. Now, you feel that the situation that you're in, or the affair, the love affair, the relationship that you're in, is very precious. Sapphire is a precious gem, right? And it represents hope and faith as well. Wow, how beautiful. So that's a beautiful card for you. To be honest, I don't know what the crystals are for all the signs. We're going to find out now. Let's see, what do I have for you guys? Sorry for the pauses. I'm trying to be a little bit more thoughtful with these readings. So just warning, if you're in a rush, this is not for you. Save it maybe for when you're not in a rush. Now you are conscientiously working on a situation that you're in. You're waiting for a harvest, just like the bee, or just like a beekeeper with their beehives. You have two processes here, right, that are highly involved in waiting. So distillation, right, and alcohol production and honey making. So yeah, you're like, I am gonna keep doing what I'm doing until this pans out. But Spirit is saying, whatever you're doing, change is coming. I know that's so like, it just feels like it's very general energy because there's so many of you out there. I'm going to get some more tarot as clarifiers, okay? So, Spirit, for those Aquarians who are currently experiencing a new relationship, what is coming towards them for the rest of the month of December? So you got the Emperor and you got the Eight of Cups. What else? This came reversed. Nine of Wands reversed. Okay, so you're potentially letting go of somebody. Five of Wands. Yeah, that's why. You have a lot of conflict and competition. Six of Swords. Ultimately, you want to head into something that is a little bit more calm. I do believe that you will be abandoning ship because you have the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Wands reversed. This is not someone that's pushing through, okay? This is someone that's releasing burdens and walking away from them. So if indeed this relationship that you've been working on is causing you a lot of conflict with the Five of Wands, your decision is, I'm moving on. I'm the Emperor. I take charge of my own life, okay? And what was the back of the deck was the Six of Swords. Honestly, makes sense why I got that Seven of Swords before. It feels like you're kind of on your way out and you're strategizing how to get out. All right. Okay, so that's very interesting. For those who don't, for those Aquarians who don't resonate with that, what's coming for them in their love life? What's going on, guys? Guys, I see a lot of I don't know, I don't even want to say it, self-love at the back of the deck. Beautiful thing, Empress, somebody who knows how to receive and like they learn by giving to themselves. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, I kind of got a little sad because I saw the Three of Swords. Okay. There is something that you realize about where you're at, right? You may be dealing, this is going to be you, someone who's cerebral, someone who is clear thinking, someone who knows when enough is enough. And you are like, look, enough is enough. I saw the Eight of Cups in the other collective. I see the Three of Swords in your collective. Maybe you are one collective after all, because you are walking away. But I want you to know that the person that you're dealing with is kind of like wishy-washy and in and out. That the emotional waves energy that we got, that's heavily Knight of Wands. And that's probably why you're like, I don't want to deal with them anymore. I really don't. So, interesting. I don't know where this is really going for you with these other cards. So I'm going to find out. Spirit, what are you, is there someone new coming towards the Aquarians who resonate with this message so far? Yes. Okay. So after the conflict that you're going to feel inside, because walking away from relationships, no matter how old they are or young they are, they always kind of hurt. For those of you who are ending a marriage and walking away from a marriage, I do see that you are indeed like thinking about it heavily. But ultimately, Spirit is showing you that the wheel will turn in your favor. Things that are down always come back up. You too, Aquarius, will come back up. I promise. Okay? Now, let's get some cards for you about things that are beautiful that are coming your way this season. Love and finance, anything? What do you got for them? Okay. Abundance. Maybe some eggnog. You have abundance coming, okay, guys? I love these cards, and I think that's a delicious, beautiful one. So if abundance means family, friends, get-togethers, that's coming towards you. If it means money, wealth, career stuff, that's coming towards you. All right, what is this? Ooh, some help is coming towards you. Contribution, and okay. Spirit is saying with the winter season comes hibernation. It's your time to dream, huh? Dream big. Anything else, Spirit, for my Aquarians? What's coming towards them? Oh, how beautiful. Maybe some snow, but ultimately you are a unique individual, and Spirit wants to remind you of that, okay? Some sort of, you know, some of you may be getting money. It says help, contribution, and abundance. You know, for me, that means, okay, help is coming, and then I will feel ultimately really abundant. Let's get some more cards for you. I have quite a few new decks, so now let's talk about a little bit about timing for my Aquarians. When it comes to the next significant relationship in the lives of those who are single, when does that happen for them? It's saying ask again. Hold on. All right. So those of you who are single, when is the next significant relationship coming for you? For those who are going to be single, summer. Some of you summer, some of you fall. Okay, that's interesting. Yes, absolutely. All right, so listen, you're going through an ending. After the ending usually comes a thought process, right? Time to really delve in and learn about oneself, about what that relationship taught you about yourself, about people in general. Go explore. Maybe you're going to be out there dating. Maybe this person, okay, yeah, fall came out again. So autumn, next autumn, right? For those of you who are in autumn, maybe not all of you are in the same hemisphere, right? So for those who are currently experiencing winter, autumn, okay? For those who are currently experiencing summer, it's coming a lot sooner, autumn. All right, and you may be dealing with soon, or maybe this is someone that you already know, a Cancer or a Capricorn. We are in Capricorn season, by the way. I love that. Let's get some more cards for you. I'm gonna go back to the tarot. All right, so if you already have someone on your mind, Aquarius, this relationship, this reading is very free-flowy. So I hope you're cool with that. Let me know if you are. Let me know if you're not. Okay, I want to know. All right, for those Aquarians who already have someone on their mind, okay, what does that person think of them? They find you as someone who brings them a great deal of joy and abundance. All right, so that's very interesting. We got some of the same cards as before. So they want to move ahead with you. We have the Three of Wands. They want to work on the growth of the situation. We have the Eight of Coins. You bring them a lot of joy. Three of Cups. That's my favorite card, really. They are thinking about you a little too heavily. So maybe they haven't, that's the Nine of Swords, maybe they haven't really talked to you, huh? But they do see you as somebody who is stable and providing. King of Coins. Back of the deck, they want to see some sort of change in this situation with the Death card. That means, remember that card that said change is coming? Well, they want that change. What about Aquarius? What do you think about your person? If you're not about to break up with them, okay, this is for the rest of you. So you're confused. You're trying to make a decision. You're trying to make a judgment call. Okay, you see them as the Queen of Wands. You see them as someone creative, fiery, just like highly, highly gorgeous, okay? They are so attractive to you. They're the most attractive that anyone can be. And you're like, but I don't know how to tell them, maybe? So you're really confused. But ultimately, you need to go within and decide what to do. Judgment. Okay, Aquarius. Spirit, tell me, what is your recommendation for what Aquarius should do if this is how they feel about their person? That's so interesting. Give me more, Spirit. Okay, clarify. Wow. I mean, this self-love thing is really coming out heavy for you. So I say that because you need to find some sort of balance. You need to strategize and find balance in your life and in your relationship, of course. Work life, family, friends, and romance. You're gonna have to juggle a little bit, right? Two of Coins isn't always a bad energy. It's just time for you to be able to multitask. And I say that especially because the Seven of Swords came alongside of it. It's really important that you strategize your life, your daily life. How much time am I going to spend on work? How much time am I going to spend with family? How much time am I going to spend with friends? How much time am I going to devote to this special person? Because they are special and you want them to feel special, right? You don't want to make anyone an option. You want to make them a priority. And yes, it's okay to have multiple priorities, right? So long as you explain that to them. So hold on, guys. Some of you are feeling a little bit disillusioned. Four of Cups, like rejected, maybe a little bit like, what? I don't know how to handle all of this, but you really do. Ultimately, it's about strategizing and planning and sorting. Now, you're going to have this 10 of Coins in your life. It could be with this person. It really could. But that's part of that whole planning thing is about, how do I get to that stage? If that's what I want with this person, are they going to be at the same, do they want the same thing? Hold on a sec again. Sorry, I paused it because I wanted to get another deck for you guys. Okay. So Aquarius, I just feel like there's a couple different collectives at least here. Well, I know there are because we got different time frames and different advice. And yeah, the cards at the beginning with the situations, they were very clear. Those oracle cards were like, well, there's a few of you out here. So, all right. For those of you who are like, okay, so how do I balance my life out so I can have enough time for my relationship? Let's get some clarification, please. Spirit, show Aquarius who want to make things work with their person, how they can best do that. Wow, it's beautiful. So you have the Page of Swords and you have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, what is it that they need to walk away from, Spirit? Can you clarify that, please? Who is that? Sorry. I'm being very quiet because I'm trying to read these better. All right. Someone with whom you already had an ending. Yeah. The past. This is your past. This is about your past. So what it is, essentially, is there was, or for some of you, there might now be a character in your life, in your love life, who has been way too hot and cold, way too in and out, way too player. By player, I mean Knight of Wands reversed. This is someone that was cheating on you, most likely. Maybe you knew about it, maybe didn't, maybe found out about it later. It's like not all of you are gonna be like, oh, this is me for sure. And please don't let it like impact how you feel about your person if this is not somebody that you're dealing with right now. Knight of Wands in reverse is like, I don't know, one of my friends, he's got a phrase that he uses, but I don't want to use it because he and I are very different. But yeah, someone who gets around. And you had a tower moment with them. You did. Things ended, things crumbled. And if this is someone that you're just finding out about, it's about to crumble. And not like you're finding out because of me, but you found out because of something else. Now, others of you have already had that relationship crumble. So you need to fully release that. You used to love them. I can see that. You used to feel Queen of Cups for that person. Like real love. Like I mean, maybe you gave too much. Maybe they had slightly like self, I can't think of the word all of a sudden because I was going to say something else. Self-absorbed tendencies. Okay. Now, you need to leave that behind. 8 of Cups. That relationship is over. Ultimately, it's time for you to embrace, well, the 9 of Cups belief. Like, hey, I have abundance regardless of what my life is like, whether there's a person in it or not. If you want a new love to work out for you, you need to step back and start like learning Page of Swords. Ask little questions about them. Learn little nuances of their behavior. Maybe follow them on social media if you haven't already. Don't stalk them on social media, but like start like, you know, sending sweet little messages. Gain some knowledge about each other and make sure it's like a reciprocal thing. All right, so what is the highest potential? Okay, highest potential of this new relationship, whether it begins in the autumn or in the summer. I think I forgot what we got. Winter? I don't know. What were those 2 seasons? I'm like, where did they even go? Here? Oh no. I'm like, oh no, I really want to tell you. I know it's summer and fall. Summer and fall. Okay. So, if you really want that to work, whenever you meet them, okay? What is the highest potential outcome of that new relationship? Something, Knight of Wands upright, okay? So, I'm not going to say it's stable yet, but it's going to have a lot of momentum. We'll just say that. Page of Pentacles. Small offerings, healing with the Star, maybe a wish fulfillment, and 10 of Cups at the back. So yes, ultimately that wish fulfillment of yours, the 10 of Cups, emotionally fulfilling, a partnership that is mature in terms of being able to feel safe to be fully expressive. You have this beautiful Star as potential outcome. That is an absolutely magical energy, especially paired with the 10 of Cups. So someone who really makes you feel like you won the lottery. I mean, that's such a trite saying, and I've heard it too many times, but it is someone who really makes you feel like I hit the jackpot. Okay. Now you're gonna have to do a lot of growing with this person. Both of you are new, okay? Knight and Page, not like King, Queen energy, still new energy, okay? So you're going to be going out on dates, nice dates, not like, well, actually, maybe a little bit of adventure out there, maybe traveling. I was going to say something else, but yeah, I can see traveling coming across in this relationship. It's going to feel good. You're going to be happy. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share. And I hope things work out for you, Aquarius. Sending you lots of love.